grow, still can't stop it.
Welcome back to Crypto Mason YouTube channel, or the Twitch channel if you're watching this on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, you better be joining up for them Twitch streams. We are live on Twitch every morning. Look at this. We got a bunch of people in here. Look at this. Chat is right there. We have some juicy stuff to cover today, folks. Some juicy stuff. I'm looking at the XRP chart and we're actually like, there's some big green candles happening. But we're gonna cover a bunch of stuff today and it's gonna be great. So let's get into it. I'm currently right here on the XRP chart. This is the 30-minute. Let's go on the 5-minute and look what's happening. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Okay, let's move into the daily market update. Here we go. So as for prices, look at this. Under 50,000 Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin's just like it's literally like not doing very well. And I've seen two extremely bearish headlines that we're gonna cover in here. Two extremely bearish headlines come out about Bitcoin. DJ Slay, I appreciate the follow. We've got Ethereum dropping as well, below 4,000 right there. What else do we have? Binance Coin under $600. Look at Cardano. Cardano is the star of the show. Right now, it's above $2.26. This is giving you a taste of what XRP will do, by the way. DJ Sajin, thanks for the follow. This is giving you a taste of what XRP will do. I think XRP will do the same thing. Slowly climb to $2.26. BT Deliv, appreciate you. Let's go down more. Let's see what Hashgraph is doing. Shiba Inu is still down. We're gonna cover what Vitalik actually did with that. I don't think I put it on my YouTube, so people might be confused. Hashgraph is 31 cents. Okay, so we've got it's like a mixed day today. Definitely a mixed day. There's a bunch of green, bunch of bad red, such as Telcoin down to 3.9. Let's see. Biggest gainers. Polygon is still one of the biggest gainers at $1.74. Wow. Near Protocol as well, $6.71. Cardano is the third top gainer. Harmony has been doing well. Okay. But let's get into the news we've got for today. Actually, first, Bitcoin dominance. Look at this. 40.88 right here. 40. I don't think we've seen it at 40 yet. And if we look, this thing is it's going crazy. So 40.88. We will see what happens. If that drops all the way down to 30, who knows? But XRP is making a run. Let's look at the Lunar Crust charts. Cody, is anyone in Cody? Anyone in that Cody? It's the top coin on social listening. BSC Station, I don't know what that is. Stellar is getting some hype on social media. And the coin of the day is Monero. Okay. You said keep streaming on Twitch, way better than YouTube. Well, for 90 days we're gonna be here on Twitch until my ban expires on YouTube, and then I'll just multi-stream. I'll stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. If Bitcoin goes in the 10K range, I'm in. Facts, but that I don't think that'll happen. There's actually a headline we're gonna cover where this dude says 12K Bitcoin. But watch this. This is the most important thing ever right here. As you know on this channel, I'm a fan of security tokens because I do think that is where we're headed. Security tokens. So this says capture the industry, token IPOs, aim for 200 trillion global capital market. Security token issuers say the STO, which is security token offering market, needs greater liquidity to make a significant dent in a $200 trillion industry. $200 trillion industry. So earlier in May, as you know, if you've been on the channel for a while, we have basically all, whoever's able to, we've invested in INX. INX is a security token exchange, and they did a $125 million IPO. And look at this, 200 trillion, the global capital market. And let's read these quotes right here. This is from Douglas Borthwick, Chief Business Officer of INX. He says, global capital markets are currently stuck in a time warp. Take US equities as an example. They're open 5 days a week from 9:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Meanwhile, digital securities trade 24/7, 365. US equities require a transfer agent. Digital securities settle on the blockchain with immutable ownership. US equities can be used as a tool for money laundering. Digital assets can be built with autonomous KYC and AML through whitelisting on the blockchain. So look at, he's comparing how security tokens are better than US equities. This is so big, and we're gonna do a little experiment here. So INX issued 90 or 130,000 tokens was the offering. I believe they sold about 90 million of those. I think they sold 90 million, but let's say they sold 100 million, right? So we're gonna try get the circulating supply, right? So they sold 100 million, hypothetically. None of this is financial advice, by the way, because we're gonna get a very bullish outlook here on INX. So they sold 100 million, right? So the management has 35 million. So let's just randomly set the supply at 135 million, the circulating supply. Okay, so circulating supply hypothetically is 135 million. The current token price is 90, right? So that sets the market cap at 121 million. Okay, well, look at this. They're aiming for a $200 trillion global capital market. Oh, that's billion? Is that billion? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay, there. Sets it at 121 million. So the offering, I mean, they're coming for a $2 trillion market cap. I mean, a $2 trillion global capital market. So if they just get 1% of this, let's see, 200, that's 200 million, billion, trillion. 1% of 200 trillion. I don't even know. That doesn't even show me anything I can work with. Wow. But let's say they get up to just 1 trillion. Just 1 trillion out of that 200 trillion. Ready? Let's see what the price would be at. $6? No, that doesn't even bring us to 1 billion. $9? Okay. $100 brings us to 13.5 billion. $1,000. Hold up. 13.5. Yeah. Okay. $1,000 coin brings us to 135 billion. Boom. About 7,000. About 7,000. So they get 1%, it's 2 trillion. Look at that. That's insane. That is insane. To think that they're coming for a 2 trillion global capital market. Now let's move on to Elon Musk. And here's the 3 weird Bitcoin articles that have came out on reputable sources. Elon Musk and Bitcoin, no one man should have all that power. So that's a Kanye quote right here. No one man should have all that power. Musk's tweets move the whole crypto market. He thinks it's all a laugh, but the joke isn't very funny anymore. So basically what I think Elon Musk is doing is he's going to force the SEC to make a move. He's going to force the SEC to make a move. And in my Telegram Signal channel, I posted this video, and watch what this dude says. Watch what Elon Musk says.
Look at you.
No, I want to be clear. I do not respect the SEC. I do not respect them.
I want to be clear. I do not respect the SEC. Directly right there, he says he does not respect the SEC. So I think he is trying to maybe play with them and push us into some kind of regulations. Who knows? But here are the two really weird Bitcoin headlines that came out. Market strategist suggests BTC can drop to 30K, predicts slower institutional adoption. So this dude is like literally saying we could drop to 30K, which I mean, it is possible, but that would be very, very scary if we did. And then look at this. This is from Ethereum World News. Bitcoin could drop to 12 to 15K if it enters a bear market. Analyst. Do you guys know what the analyst's name is? Look at it. Oh my. This is who they're posting instead of Crypto Mason. This is who they're posting. Magic Poop Cannon. Magic Poop Cannon has explored the possibility of Bitcoin entering a bear market. If it happens, Bitcoin could drop as low as 12 to 15K. This is who they're writing articles on, is Magic Poop Cannon and not Crypto Mason. Are you serious? If someone pays them in Bitcoin, Tesla, and they hold it into a bear market, they would be holding a rapidly depreciating. Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, who is this dude? How are you on Ethereum World News? Put me on here. Put me on here. Don't put no Magic Poop Cannon. Like, damn. And then this one right here, the real reason why Vitalik Buterin dumped Dogecoin's K9 rival. Now, I want to make it clear. Why do we cover news? Because one piece of bad news could screw up your whole technical analysis. Also, these news headlines control the entire crypto opinions. They control so much of it. These things get thousands of views, and it really shifts the consciousness of the crypto space. Now, here's the real reason why Vitalik sold his Shiba Inu. He actually gave it to the India COVID Relief Organization, knocking it off the K9 coin contest, killed 40% of its market value. Toko doesn't have a coin though. Toko does not have a coin. This Toko is not the same one at all. This is not the one you want at all. Not connected to Hedera. I have no idea what it is. So Toko does not have a coin. I wish they did though. That is simply a project built on Hedera. We're gonna cover Suku at the end as well. I want to put this in that video. This is gonna go on for some time. US regulators are investigating Binance, and they say it could go on for some time. So basically, Binance CEO said the news title is bad. The article itself isn't so bad, but who reads? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, so this is what that dude's saying. Let's move into the tweets right here. We've got Lord Farquant. Fire name. He says, are you trying to get your diet dialed in for that hot summer bod? Try swapping out the shit coins for some leafy green quant. You'll never see a healthier chart. Rudy Toledo, I appreciate the follow. And then we've got Pultney right here saying, after being listed on Coinbase custody, Quant currently doing a textbook SR flip against Bitcoin. And he shows the chart right here. I guess this is called an SR flip. And then he's got a Wyckoff right here, which is apparently playing out to perfection. Playing out to perfection. So the Quant chart has been blowing minds apparently. Elon is buying XRP. I have no idea. Nobody knows. Nobody will ever know that. I want to throw this in, Pomp. Elites built their power by controlling information and controlling the money. Now they have lost control of both. I think that's a real good tweet by him. This guy's funny in the comments. Did you answer Julia's questions yet? Julia's the news anchor that was questioning him. Is XRP predicted to go up with news? Well, if we win the lawsuit, we are going to go up. Now, and speaking of the lawsuit, this dude right here, XRP CRO, has compiled all of the XRP responses into one thing. And I need to show you some of these because they are very important. This is a visual representation of the legal stuff. I'm not a lawyer, any of that, none of that. But look at these responses. Ripple versus SEC. Answer of defendant Ripple Labs. Treating XRP as a security, by contrast, would subject thousands of exchanges, market makers, and other actors in the gigantic virtual currency market to a lengthy, complex, and costly regulatory requirements never intended to govern virtual currencies. This is the best response I've ever seen, because this is what I was saying in my other video called The Truth About the XRP Lawsuit. Treating it as a security would subject everything else to insane regulations. But I think also treating it as a crypto would do the same. There's a flip side. So how do I get off this? Here is the next one. XRP functions as a medium of exchange, a virtual currency used today in international and domestic transactions, moving value between jurisdictions and facilitating transactions. It is not a security, and the SEC has no authority to regulate it as one. Insane right there. We'll do a Q&A after we get through the news, folks. I'll answer some. Okay. So basically this one, they've already declared it a virtual currency. This one states that the SEC's complaint is coming 8 years after XRP is created and 5 years after it was deemed a virtual currency by DOJ, and FinCEN. So these are like super good to see a visual representation, an easy read. They never held an ICO. Ripple holds a large percentage of XRP. Look at this one. I like this one. Holds a large percent of XRP, but that alone does not and cannot render it an investment contract. Many entities own large amounts of commodities. Exxon holds large quantities of oil. De Beers owns large quantities of diamonds. Bitmain and other Chinese miners own a large percentage of outstanding Bitcoin. But there's no credible argument that substantial holdings convert those commodities or currencies into securities. So many bullish responses on the lawsuit right there. Now, the final thing we're going to cover is what we covered in yesterday's live stream, but I want to put it in this one because this is getting uploaded to YouTube. This is a hidden gem, as well as Hbar being mentioned on global news. Now, shout out to the guy who sent this last time in here, but watch this. He mentions Hedera Hashgraph on mainstream CNBC News.
Yeah, so any proof of work blockchain such as Bitcoin, which includes also Ethereum, used incredible amounts of energy to reach consensus on the state of the chain. Ethereum uses about as much as electricity as the entire country of Libya. One artist actually analyzed 18,000 NFTs and found that the average NFT had a carbon footprint equivalent to more than a month worth of electricity for a person living in the EU. Fortunately, yes, there are alternatives. Hedera Hashgraph, as an example, which is the protocol that we use at Suku,
He said Hedera Hashgraph is an example of a better alternative. When Elon Musk is searching for his alternative, he says Hedera Hashgraph, and you can hear it more clearly right here when she says it.
The alternatives now, Hedera Hashgraph.
That sounds crazy. Hearing that on a news channel like CNBC. We've got all the Hbar folks in the comments there, but Suku is actually a hidden gem. Suku is a hidden gem, in my opinion. I have not invested in this yet, but it could be potentially one of my investments. It does look like it's in a downtrend right now, which would be good. It's at 50 cents. Supply is 1.5 billion, and this thing is, as you heard, they use Hedera Hashgraph. And it does look like a pretty hidden gem right here. It's low cap, 60 million only. So that has a ton of potential to go to. Let's see what Dovu is. Hold on. Let's see what Dovu's market cap is. Even smaller. So this is another gem built on Hedera Hashgraph. Yeah. So I had a tweet yesterday. I said if I invest in the Hedera Hashgraph ecosystem. I invest in the ecosystem and that's how I'm gonna win, because Hbar is an upcoming ecosystem still, even though it's probably like the most used I believe it's the most like actually used, or Ethereum probably. You can get it on KuCoin, yeah. KuCoin, Gate.io, Bilaxi, Bitrix, yeah. But I have not invested in that yet. Mantero, I appreciate the follow. Hbar is a hidden gem itself. Exactly. All right. So that is all we've got for the news. Some very bullish stuff today. Basically, this is going to be uploaded to YouTube if you're in here on Twitch, but we probably will be live later in the day. Is it too late to invest in Hbar? Absolutely not. What does Suku exactly do? I'm not even sure. We had a brief look over it the other day. It looks like it's a VeChain competitor from here, supply chain. I know VeChain is about the supply chain. It has a ton of stuff. You can text crypto to people. It's very interesting, but I still need to look more into that. Make sure you do your own research. But that is all we've got. I'll probably be live later in the day if you're in the Twitch stream. Maybe live on TikTok, I'm not sure yet. But I appreciate everyone for watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, click the like button, all of that stuff. And check me out on Instagram, Twitter, check all the links in the description. And that is all I've got. I'll see you guys later in the live stream. Let me turn up my music. And we will be maybe live later in the day. But I appreciate you all. Thanks for all the follows. And goodbye, folks.
Grow, still can't stop it. I said,